I'm Shannon from Emanation. We provide marketing solutions for business owners who lack time, skill, and motivation to consistently build relationships with clients and prospects. For those that need clarity, we also provide business coaching to fast track your success with direction, strategy, and accountability. With me today for our Ask the Experts interview, I have Johan Smit from Sarvaga line. Johan has always looked at the world differently. From a young age, he had the ability to feel energies from other people, and as he's matured, he's realised that he had a gift to help those people feel, to reconcile, and heal their mind and body. He's an intuitive healer, Reiki teacher, professional public speaker, and natural motivator. Welcome, Johan.
Thank you, Shannon. Great to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
Great to have you here. Johan, 2020 has been a pretty full-on year for a lot of people. How do you think it's impacted the emotional and mental state of employees and business owners?
I guess what's happened, Shannon, for a lot of people is their internal motivation and their emotional and physical bodies, their spiritual bodies. Everybody becomes quite complacent with life. They naturally assume nothing's really going to happen to them. But when it does, mentally and emotionally, they haven't got the capacity or the belief system or the learning to then deal with it. So then the emotional body begins to collapse and it actually folds in on itself.
Yes.
And then people then go, are you okay? I.e. today being, are you okay day? They start to really question going, am I going crazy? Do I feel crazy? And they really don't know how to process those inner feelings because they haven't been taught any of that.
Right.
Basically.
So I guess the fear and uncertainty has a long-lasting effect because of that inaction and that kind of non-willingness to go forward.
Absolutely. They find themselves, for many, many years, they find themselves in a comfortable position. The comfort doesn't actually bring about any growth. So you have to get uncomfortable. So If anything, because of this year, it's actually, I've noticed that a lot of my business, a lot of people are now realizing, wow, I need to do something, but what is it?
Of course, yes. Yeah. So I guess really taking that further, what can responsible people who lead in a business or a work environment do to keep people motivated and feeling positive?
I guess there's a lot of, I don't like using the word stigma, but when people are in a management role, the ego tends to creep in. And their usual, and we see it a lot, when people have actually moved up the ranks, right, I've got the management role now, my sense of care and belonging to the front line stops.
Yes.
And they then start focusing on their own bank balance and everything else. So their general care and understanding on how their front line are feeling, the front line then feel that they're not being listened to, understood. Any advice that they may have to benefit the business, they might come back in and say, okay, well, you guys don't have the skills yet, blah, blah, blah. But if we were to stop and listen to what our frontline core staff are saying, management themselves can keep their ego in check and the whole business begins to flow from the top down rather than the bottom up. And actually everything starts to transcend. So the leaders actually become the leaders, not management.
That makes a lot of sense, sort of, I guess, really overcoming that disconnect with, listening.
Yeah. I quite often say to a lot of my clients now, to be an exceptional leader, you've got to be a fantastic follower first.
Absolutely.
Okay, so look at what everybody's doing and go, okay, that doesn't feel good to me. I'm going to rub that out. I'm going to learn something else and then just carry on and do something different. But yeah, to be a great manager, be a great follower first.
Right. Yeah. Johan, you've mentioned that, I guess really from this disconnect and the fact that there are, I guess really symptoms of this disconnect within the work environments and also the individuals.
Yeah.
What are the signs that people should look out for to know that they need some sort of support?
Okay, so generally if somebody's always consistently happy or they look motivated and they're happy and vibrant, everything's good, and you notice just a slight difference in their overall physical appearance. Are they going pale? Are they sort of lacking that usual get up and go, that self-enthused incentive to get up and, hey, well, there's a broom laying down there, I might just pick that up and put it away. Right. You can actually begin to notice certain subtle shifts within their energy and trust what your body's feeling too. So if you notice something, that somebody is doing something a little bit different, walk up to them and say, hey, are you okay? What's going on with your mental self? Is there anything, especially from a manager's point of view, is there anything that we can do or that I can do would you like to go for a coffee in the staff room? Let's have a bit of a chat. That in itself slices away the stigma between management and workers, because the managers and workers then become one. There is no segregation. And it's a fine line between management being friends with everybody, but you can still have that level of respect with your core staff while you're a manager.
Yes, so I guess you'd say that's an awareness of the self, but also an awareness of those around you.
And sometimes the core staff don't have the confidence either to approach management because they think they don't have the skills to do that.
Of course.
But we're all the same. We're no different. The only thing that separates us is our ego and our religious beliefs. That's it.
Absolutely.
That's the only thing that separates any of us. Yeah.
So Johan, is there is there a relationship between, physical state and emotional state? And if so, can changing one affect the other?
Oh, well, where do I start with this one? I usually like swapping that around. The physical body will always actually show something from an emotional symptom.
Yes.
So the emotional body becomes stressed, anguished, upset, really uptight, and then as a result, the physical body then reciprocates and actually brings something to the surface. So what we need to do is go, righto, how's my emotional body feeling? What am I holding on to? What am I not letting go of? So then after a little while, by the time it becomes a physical ailment, some people may say, well, it's gone a bit too far. Right? So what we need to do is straight away, the minute we feel a slight difference in our mental continuum, we need to nip it in the butt and go, right, I need to go chat to somebody, I need to release this, I need to really work out what the core issue is. So that way my physical body can then begin the healing process.
That's great advice, Johan. Look, that's unfortunately all we've got time for at the moment.
Thank you.
Where can people go to learn more about you and Sarvaga?
They can look me up on Facebook. I have a Sarvaga Light Facebook page. My website, www.sarvagalight.com. You can contact me through Emanation's page. Number of different ways, or you can contact me directly on the number below, 0415 350 660.
Fantastic. Thank you, Johan.
Thank you, Shannon.
Now, if your business is not performing as it should, or you're feeling overwhelmed by what it takes to make it work, then connect with us at Emanation. Our username is Emanation AU on all the social media channels, or you can go to our website, emanation.com.au. Thanks for listening.